the Honourable Prime Minister of Fiji, Sitiveni Rabuka, Brother Yoshida Shoya, the General Secretary of the ITUC Asia Pacific, brothers and sisters from the Asia Pacific region. Let me, first of all, in my capacity as the National Secretary of the Fiji Trades Union Congress, welcome you all to our beautiful country. We certainly hope you will enjoy your time here with us, the short time that you have. And let me say that we in Fiji are living through some very interesting times. We have, after 15 years, the Labour Law Review Bill in Parliament, and we certainly hope we will see it becoming law before the end of this year. And let me say that this bill is probably going to be the best thing for workers in Fiji. It restores workers' rights and dignity at the workplace, and also places Fiji amongst the respected league of countries within the ILO. In my capacity as the ITUC president, let me say that this meeting of the RGC is important. Unfortunately, 4 or 5 of our colleagues could not make it for various reasons. They include our brother from Palestine, from Mongolia, from Nepal, from who else? Philippines, unfortunately. Nevertheless, I know that some of them would be joining us online for this meeting. Just to say that, take this opportunity to say that in the Asia-Pacific region, there are many challenges that face us, and if I were to name the countries, it's going to take some time, but we are, as the Regional General Council, tasked with trying to deal with the issues of workers in the Asia-Pacific region. That's no easy task, as you all know, and the next 2 days that we have is, we hope, going to be very fruitful, and that we may see a clearer way to resolving some of the issues or more pressing issues in the region. So having said that, I once again welcome you all to this meeting, and I certainly appreciate and thank the Prime Minister for his time here this morning. Thank you.
Wā! Oi, oi, oi. Wa turang sakatu na nontomatin tulman noviti. Na kena lulu tomanda na bunua. Gorwaruan non rai cucu kuna nunggu munturang na tinabatu.
Ambua levu ya.
Mataka dendai na mataka talei. Mataka marota isaka ni Rani mai tumber endora kamunanga bege muni. Kamunanga basong sakatu na kian imbale. Nora kamunanga sakatu na lenyonyoni. Ana nonda nomoni matentu sanggo biti. Ana nomoni nonda buno baka Pasifika. Kena sona biya sa burubura. Arumani sakatu na nonda mai mboska na lomoni bitana singa satu sa ko matat.
Na wale.
Kamunanga sa ke meninggal bisa tibo. Ay babi bina kasati ko na babi bina kasati na lenyonyon ini rasa ka dinirong na non rakadi. Rasa ka dinirong na non ra ngandre muni sirumai. Ana no muni ndam libilu taki na tamatin tulo manobiti. Muni moiti ko na non ra boska na muni biduna singasati ko matanda.
Na wale.
Kena kamunanga sa kasautu bar matamuni. Non raba kami di benar lebu, nabung nomuni. Bitu sakama na nomuni indam di bilutaki muni mai tu kana matakan dindai. Kelas sakati kuna ni hosos bakal lebu tu kana bung non tamatin tu. Kerabe ke muni tu kana matakan dindai. Langit ya maru taki wana non takolombola ni sila sakati kuna itu kana bulu ke muni. Ran tamai suatu benda birai me bang wana kana rirai.
Na wale.
Ombau tu ni lele berai tu era tu kana matakan dindai. Era dore ke menitu karatungan era itu tungan tua ini lelum bawa. Yang denda sar me bira yang mata na botu. Era waki mam ko ki mam bagabi na kasaki na ke meni na menitu kana mata kan dindai.
Na wale.
Kamu nang sai warte sa tal tigan into na tano ila la sa ko mata meni.
Levu na wale.
Turang na tu ke ngor ruwa. Ke wai na sanga ni to ko na bi ngarabe na mai badur be ke meni.
Naka.
Bagabu na mata kan dindai nuita kan ni na dingoma.
Naka. Na wale.
Lebe kar samurawata. Lalu ni matentu union ni rendam na matang dindai. Kaso may kila tomata ko taray mai. Umay tuber mata mo ni. Nakamunanga na matang dindai dito kanina na digo.
Na wale.
Ewa sa na kao ni nagame kaniya. May wasekin na may muni ang kuwan na kuturang dito kanina na digo ma. Raun ni rin ang boska na lang union ni. Rin boska ba bila kan ni kila ni sa digo ma nakamunanga. Digo mo takara kila tomata sa tidur mata mo ni. Pero tu nakabikam ni nakamunanga kani lagi. Lele sakati kuna kamunanga.
Levu.
Ay galang bisa kabaturanga. Ibartay sakati kuna sebu-sebu. Nando sebu-sebu sakati kuna leni inyo na rendam mi matamuni. Iras tal nga rasang ni tigurawa. Sa nita kini kunina tingwa mo ni namarwa. Ini samarwa tuke nanggar murwa. Ni alu binaka ni kikirona. Tako makasarwa binaka. Pero nir nang bulang gangga na kau kiwi televisi ni mataka. Ni kuni sandu ba tingwa mo na kamunang utubar matamuni. Balam sa kanila di kamunang. Kalau watura kay wartay sa katal tingan isu-sebu. Wang kara sa katal tingan muni tiga-tiga to lulu ni matentu na man bunowiti. Nungkul man buno nungkul bagruan nan tiga-tiga nungkul turang na tinubatu kan kene muri. Susuragan niya to.
Yeah. Na boleh nak.
Ya.
Ringo mia menang awak kurang. Ay ngolobi. Masa talangan ni yang gua na isu-sebu. Sama i varitai tiang sini ua. Nabunra belutai na be matarara. Ena Pasifika. Kirawa ena iluliu. Ito nga ano rin liliw mata isang songo. Ito matata eviti. May hindi ba ini endo sinuwa. Kasi cumay na matentu. Kasi cumay na bunwa. Sambor ito nga ini na matentu. Na bunwa. Tawa binibinata iwalewa na tawa sa ronong binaa. Kama iwa sambor ina. E se ni tau wati na no do ngarabi ai tau e. Tang ngarabi endua tau e atau ga osar junga mai. Oni riri o. Ai wari tai ni vi ngomi. Di vi wa turang tai. Jadi ngoma ina ena tau go. Lo vete lo malangi wa teman ta sa ta. Wa longa tena non ra bosi ave union ni matarara ai viti e na Pasifika e na vete burbura ato bulungo na liu mai mate ni alongata la ba mina ano no bosi da alongata tua to bulani benua dundo bata tua e de wa no vinga una velo man sa tua lebu tum tua sa tu na no benua no de liu bata ka to man dena
lupa cicia na wali batu ni benua. Nai rongo ni bendo ai. Nai rongo ni be batu rangatai. Sama izingomi sama lupa tatoa na babi dibina na matalen ua na buni benua. Kala ngabesi mani turang arati na awi so ulai buni benua da onrobe. Ena lo mani non benua na ngoro barua mani turang arati wa tina batu. Rong sasa mo tomay na alingan ni Bingarabi ni somo-somo sa arong abola na anitutuan na matalen uwa. Ibiti na Pasifika na besa bura-bura. Ramay tiyo na mo si anga somo-somo na bilin na sinasatu. Sama isa ito na wala amunangan na babili binaan na matalen uwa. Yung mo ito na siyem-siyem wa turanga sama rong ito na nataposan na matalen mo. Alabet siyo ito na rong niyaw. Wa rong bula misong mo tiyo mo alam matataya. Ram na siya mo sinala mo ni bilin na sinasatu. Rabnya itu ita bisa otra matanda, no tu mata cion bengal na satu. Tede mo cion no cini Kristo, tapi kemana cion bengal na sa otra matanda. Rabnya itu ita bisa otra matanda besi na satu na matanda mana?
Dena amdo. Go.
Bina.
Na wale. Sambulo na ito. Na walebu. Dong bola.
lupa tacio ena matalele ni uan ko ngani pos asa ba roba do cio na bidana singa sa ot. Do na da bui ba lo sa mela beta to ena matalele ni ua. Sera to ngamai na bono ila nga besi ngoni kurang ratu do awi so ule bubu ni bono to robe. Sera mani non bono ena ngor ba rua. Ngoni kurang ratu atu na batu. Sera to mai na matali tu. Kurang presenti.
Nakusaka
Isokula. Kurang ratu da. Kurang alile ni bosiato. Kurang premisa ni no mudi benua. Saya duru-duru cuma ba ni labu ni maina segala pun.
Nakusaka nako.
Labu ngani bisureti sa oto. Duru mo to maina na labu ni cucu ni bingrabi. Rong oto na ba pitala no ana matale ni ua. Kuni bingrabi aturanga. Isip-sip ngani duru mo ni mai. Na labu ni tiu ni bingrabi. Na bosi asa oto na sipitala singa satu. Ini siu-siu sambil lapet tu ada materi ni buat. Salah lain ini siu-siu.
Lebu.
Oh, beban tu aja ana, batu orang tai samai, batu orang tai cina naik lalangan materi tu. Lalangan di pinggir rapi ni nak ni materi tu. Ini siu-siu usaha auto sambil lapet tu ada materi ni buat. Nah, ni kan di pinggir rapi ni semua sarung boleh ni tangan noi, biti, lepas speaker, biasa buru sahaja orang ni sekali buat. Lama ni panua, sampai satu ini materi ni buat guys seorang tu.
Weh. Iya sa tambah baru kalau ketika itu na yang kau naliu, kau nali siup-siup turang, kau nali kiri tu sa nampak tiga satu mai baliu, lulu matin tu, lulu ngabis, turang balik tidak kau, sepulah lagu bulu kau lah. Turang lin bos ya tersan lambi, baliu bulu baru bersana ratu lutu lebatu. Nama sani numuli balik benua. Nung limbosyado. Bisa patemper na kini tuku na lamasan vingrabi. Wala wala ko tuloy bersana wala turang na Nadi. Then susol ko turang na bersana kini tuki. Sakali sa kanila babil minaka. Isa may patemper na lumuni. Siya ng talibunwa. Sa ti komisati ko na buni po pala rambay na babil minakalibu. Kalawat sa ti ko na wakakulat tuyo na batu. Dalibunwa na korwa. Kalau nggak satu na turun matin tu, wala bilang abis sebelum turun balik itu kau. Dia bilang kesana untuk bupal apa benua. Dia bilang kesana untuk matan bos ramai itu kami mengkarapan orang bos yang lalu menjadi nasi satu matanta. Don nasi siapa turun benua mana? Indira. Tama sa kamanda. Yang kau nasangan nasi siapa lebu kaliu amdo nasa lebu kakak.
Is the microphone working? Yeah. I have the honor now.
They can record you, they can hear you.
I really don't need a mic, but I'm a loudspeaker.
Mengod naman na meron naman. Kaya.
Is this working? Oh, yes.
That one.
That's better. Yes. I have the honor to introduce the Honorable Prime Minister. The Prime Minister was elected of Fiji for Parliament on the floor of Fiji's Parliament on the 24th of December 2022, following the country's general elections 10 days earlier. He became the 7th elected Prime Minister, but the first to be elected in Parliament. He is the first elected leader to serve twice in the High Office since independence from the United Kingdom in 1970. He first served as Prime Minister of Fiji for 7 years between 1992 and 1999, having served earlier as co-deputy prime minister with the late Josefa Kamikamida in the interim government of the late Prime Minister Ratu Sir Kamusese Mara from 1991 to 1992. The Prime Minister was accepted into the prestigious Queen Victoria School located in Fiji's main island, and he excelled in sports and school athletics, cricket, hockey, and rugby. He was elected head prefect in the final year in 1967. He joined the Fiji military forces and retired as Major General 23 years later. He was commander of the military forces from 1987 to 1991, and among his leadership, he has served as part of the United Nations Interim Forces in Lebanon, Chief of Staff of the Fiji military, Royal Fiji Military Forces in 81 to 92, commanding officer of the Fiji Battalion of the Multinational Force and Observers in Sinai in 1993 to 1985. And he has been, let me say that there's a long CV. I'm not going to read the whole thing, and I'm sure the Prime Minister doesn't want me to read the whole thing. I will just read some of the main areas. He was trained by the New Zealand Army School in Wailoaloa in 1968, India's Defence Service Staff College in 1979, and Australian Joint Services Staff College in Canberra in 1982. He has a long history of service within the military during the time. His exceptional bravery in Lebanon was recognized in 1980 for rescuing a senior French officer while under hostile enemy fire, earned him the Distinguished Legion d'Honneur, third class, which was later upgraded to second class of Grande officer by the then French President Jacques Chirac in 1997. He was honored with the Order of the British Military, Order of the British Military of St. John, and Meritorious Service Decoration as Commissioned Officer of the Fiji Military Forces. He holds a master's degree in military science from Madras University in India and an honorary doctorate from the Central Queensland University. You've probably seen him with a walking stick, and this is the reason. He was selected into the Fiji national rugby team from 1970 to 1977. He also represented his country in athletics and in the South Pacific Games, where he was team captain and flag bearer. Following Fiji's political upheavals in 2000, again in 2006, the Prime Minister did not contest any general elections until November of 2018, right? With the ruling of Fiji First Party unable to win outright majority, Mr. Rabuka and his People's Alliance was catapulted to the national leadership with the support of its coalition partners, the National Federation Party, which won 5 seats, and Sodelpa Party, which won 3 seats. Mr. Rabuka is married to a retired school teacher, Mrs. Sulueti Tuloma Rabuka. They have 2 daughters and 2 sons, 7 grandchildren, and 5 great-grandchildren. 8 now, yes. Well, that's in short introduction of the Prime Minister, and I have the honor to call upon the Prime Minister now to give his address. Prime Minister.
Is that me here? Agni do ya? I'm supposed to be addressing the minister who is not here. In fact, he got my permission to be not here. And all the cabinet ministers who thought they'd be here are also away. So you're the most important person here, the General Secretary of the ITUC Asia Pacific, Mr. Shoya Yoshida. Yoshida-san, welcome to Fiji.
Thank you.
I hope you will not spend all your time at the meeting, and that you'll also have some time to see the friendly faces of Fiji close to Nadi. Delegates from across the Asia Pacific region, our development partners, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, may I acknowledge on our behalf, the traditional owners and custodians of the island on which we sit today. In fact, it's a group of islands that have been reclaimed to just form one big island, the flagship of Fiji tourism here in Denarau. The Titio Turanga I Nabatulevu, na Momolevu na Nadi, Dona Turanga na Mengarava na Vingarangaravi Turanga Nikua, Vinawalev. Good morning to you all, and welcome to Fiji. This conference is more than just a meeting of professionals and senior officials. It is a forum of conscience, a space where we explore and bring ideas together, where the worker's voice is amplified, where we are reminded that decent work and the dignity of workers are not negotiable. These are fundamental to tripartism, to justice, and to our nation's conscience. When the people of Fiji entrusted the leadership of our nation to me and my coalition government, they did so with a call to restore trust in public administration, to rebuild unity, and reinstate the noble values that are foundations of our country. Values of faith, love, and decency. Therefore, as Prime Minister, I want to be very clear that the welfare of workers will always be a priority under the government that I lead. At the heart of our national development priorities is a commitment to inclusive and in everything we do, we will keep an open mind and be inclusive in our socioeconomic growth that is underpinned by respect for human rights, decent work, tripartism, the essential relationship between government, employers, and workers. We are working to shape a society where workers are not only seen as socioeconomic agents, but are respected partners in development, with insights that inform policies, cutting-edge knowledge and skills that propel research and productivity, workers' rights and responsibilities that elevate ethical work culture, and conducive work environment where futures are secure. And trade unions are very important allies in ensuring that growth benefits all and progress leaves no one behind. In our pursuit of genuine democracy, you believe in that too? Yes. Okay. When Felix speaks out, he doesn't care about anybody else. It's just him and his workers. In our pursuit of genuine democracy, we recognize that labor rights are human rights. A truly democratic society cannot exist without the freedom of workers to organize, to negotiate, and to advocate freely. That is why, since assuming office, I and the government have taken decisive steps to review and repeal repressive labor legislations that undermined trade union freedoms and destroyed trust. Recent outcomes demonstrate the government's position on workers' rights in Fiji, include the recent work government has undertaken regarding the national mining wages and national minimum wages, revitalization of the Wages Council, satisfying or paying the what you call local mine strikers, the longest strike in the world. I'm glad you senior officials of the labor movement in the world do not boast that about any of your countries. It's something that we should not be boasting about. We should really be ashamed of saying that that was the longest strike. It should have been resolved a long time ago. And also the review of Fiji National Provident Fund Act to include workers' representatives as it was before. The workers had a representative in the Fiji National Provident Fund Board, and it was taken away. Now it shall be resumed. Our commitment is not symbolic. It is structural, it's legislative, it is enduring. In recent months, as more Fijians take up overseas work opportunities under the PALM scheme with Australia and the RSE scheme in New Zealand, we have seen a growing number of migrant workers arriving into Fiji from countries like Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. They help fill up essential roles that have been left vacant. I want to be very clear that this government is committed to ensuring that all the workers in Fiji, local and migrant workers, enjoy the same rights, the same dignity, and the same protection under the law. I've just come back from Australia, and none of them complained about what Australia is doing about them. So we do not want those coming into Fiji to complain about what the Fiji government is not doing for them, or what the Fiji unions are not doing for them. We will not tolerate exploitation, discrimination, or unfair treatment. We are reviewing and strengthening our labor laws, as I've said, and enforcement capacity to ensure that every worker in Fiji is treated fairly according to the law. Because decency at work should know no borders, no discrimination. As I said, I visited Australia 2 days ago, and the Fijian workers under the PALM scheme, I met with them. Some of them work on farms, building lives, sending money home, and contributing to the economies of both countries. I have a few members of my family who are out there in Australia and New Zealand, and one of them came home to be with his wife. when she gave birth, my granddaughter, when she gave birth to their fourth child, my eighth great-grandchild. And he had been helping his family very much. And when the baby was born, the nurses said to the mother, "You had a happy and free pregnancy." So she was happy here at home while her husband worked in Australia during most of her pregnancy. Talking to the Fiji Australian workers was a humbling experience. I saw hope in their eyes. I also heard of some of their concerns. I want to assure them, as I assure you, and I assure migrant workers in Fiji, that the government is working closely with both Australia, New Zealand, and other governments to ensure, first, safe and fair working conditions, 2, adequate housing and support, and 3, strong monitoring and ethical recruitment and employers' practices. Our relationship with Australia and New Zealand is not just about remittances. It is about partnership, a partnership built on shared values and shared responsibilities for the well-being of our people. We are actively working on reviewing the Employment Relations Act to ensure alignment with International Labour Organization core conventions, thus fulfilling our international obligations. Restoring the right to freedom of association and collective bargaining, addressing barriers to union registration and operations, strengthening labor inspection systems and dispute resolution mechanisms to ensure fairness and justice at all levels. We are doing this in full consultation with the tripartite constituents, including many of you that are present to hear or those that will join you later in the meetings. We are committed to aligning our national policies with the ILO Declaration on Social Justice for a fair globalization, as we believe that a just transition must include everyone, especially the workers. We're doing that through open and good faith dialogue with our tripartite partners. Together, we will build a better way forward. We believe in freedom of association. We believe in collective bargaining. We believe in rights to decent, secure, and meaningful work. As we look ahead, we must not just see how we protect today's jobs, we must show that we also are preparing for tomorrow's realities. The future of work is already upon us. Automation, AI, digital platforms, climate transitions, and demographic shifts are reshaping and really recalibrating the world of employment for small island economies like ours that bring both disruptions and also opportunities. The government is investing in skills development and vocational training, especially for youth and women, green and blue economy initiatives that create decent work while protecting our environment, digital inclusion strategies to bridge the technology divide, social protection reform to ensure no worker is left behind, especially in times of crises. We also continue to foster strategic partnerships with regional and international institutions to build resilience in our labor market. Our development vision is built on the principle that no one should be left behind. I've said that a few times this morning, and we mean it. Not in the city, not in the rural or maritime areas, certainly not in the workplace. We are undertaking bold economic reforms to improve the quality of lives for all Fijians. And we do that by addressing the cost of living through targeted subsidies and price control, expanding access to affordable housing, particularly for low-income families, investing in water, sanitation, and infrastructure improvement to improve rural livelihoods, and supporting inclusive growth through skills training and employment programs. Also, improving medical and health facilities, accessing essential and affordable medicine for all. These reforms are not abstract policies. They are about improving the quality of lives of real people, especially the workers and their families. This conference demonstrates the strength of regional solidarity. To our friends in the Asia-Pacific region, your presence here is a sign of commitment, not only to your national causes, but to a shared vision of justice across borders. And those that were mentioned that may not be here, we send our greetings to them if they're zooming in on our gathering this morning. Let us continue to work together, government, unions, employers, and civil society, to build an Asia-Pacific region where economic growth does not come at the expense of human dignity. Fiji is proud to host this conference. Some of you have chosen to extend your stay and enjoy our hospitality, and we welcome you with open arms. May your time here be both productive and also memorable. Ladies and gentlemen, the future of work is not just something we anticipate. It is something you and governments and the employers shape. Let us shape it together. Let Fiji stand as a beacon of fairness. Let the Asia-Pacific rise as a region where development embraces all, and all our partnerships be defined not by words alone, but by our actions. May your deliberations over the coming days be fruitful and enjoyable. Thank you very much. Welcome again to Fiji. Enjoy Fiji. God bless you all.
Thank you, Prime Minister, for your address.
Mana unula lang abis non recucu nang turangan ati takau. Lama sakali nunggu lamun bali nang garwa-garwa non recucu nang turangan ati na batu turangan rat. Tumantara babi di mana alim sakana buni ni tuku-tuku. Mai urai sakati kana matang nindai. Nan ramai badi tik sakati kana leni bos nyunyo ni nan da hono lamun biti nan lamun di Pasifika. Erna puno bagai sia arati korona matang nindai. Ki mai maro telangan ling ni begarabi. Memiro sakati kana nomoni tuku-tuku ni gangga sakati ko. Raba benar sakati kana bos kana lamun di biti sing satu matanda. Dodol bakabat sakati kana nomoni tuku-tuku na turang mana. Indira.
Thank you, Prime Minister, for your address.
Indeed, that was very encouraging and a bit of fresh air after many, many years of struggle for workers and trade unions in Fiji. And I'm sure it's also very fresh, it's fresh air for all our colleagues here from the Asia-Pacific region as well. We don't normally hear such good things from a Prime Minister of a country. And I want to say that we remain very hopeful And as the Prime Minister said, Fiji must become a good example for the Asia-Pacific region. And so, Prime Minister, we look forward eagerly for your government to enact the Employment Relations Act, which we said will bring back dignity, ensure decent work, and fair play for workers in this country. Having said that, I once again thank you, Prime Minister, and have the pleasure of calling on the General Secretary of the ITUC Asia Pacific, Brother Yoshida Shoya. Brother Shoya.
Good morning, sisters and brothers, and dear friends, and the Honorable Prime Minister. Fiji is a country that holds deep significance for me. In September 2012, the ILO Direct Contact Mission on Freedom of Association was forced to leave Fiji without completing its mandate after then Prime Minister Bainimarama's office suddenly presented entirely new terms of reference of the ILO Direct Contact Mission. In the years that followed, the FTUC persisted year after year, submitting observations to the ILO for the discussion or consideration with the Committee of Experts. And in 2016, the government, Fiji Commerce and Employers Federation, and FTUC signed a joint implementation report in front of the ILO Director General. Yet, meaningful progress did not follow. In May 2019, Brother Felix Anthony was arrested simply for organizing a May rally. And I remember vividly how concerned we were as to whether the Regional General Council scheduled immediately afterward could proceed safely. Then in 2022 general election, Bainimarama's 16-year rule came to an end. A new government was formed. Just before the last year's International Labour Conference in May 2024, another direct contact mission returned to Fiji. Its report expressed a relief that ILO supervisory mechanisms had done their jobs. We also praised the tireless effort of the FTUC. I understand, Prime Minister, the new Employment Relations Act is expected to be passed within this year, as strongly recommended by the Committee on Application of Standards of the International Labour Conference, so-called CAS. But let me stress this. No matter how effective the document adopted by ILO, the CAS recommendations, report of the Commission of Inquiry, or ILC resolutions, they do not by themselves change anything. The ILO and the ITUC can support, but real change can only be achieved domestically through the actions of workers and their trade unions in the country. I therefore express my deepest respect and admiration for Brother Felix, for our comrade of FTUC, and the people of Fiji who brought about a government friendly and favorable to workers. Today, we are honored to have with the Prime Minister, the Honorable Sitiveni Rabuka, during his busy schedule to join our meeting. On behalf of all members of the ITUC Asia Pacific Regional General Council, I'd like to express our heartfelt gratitude to Prime Minister. Thank you very much indeed. So from Fiji's success, we all are reminded of the crucial role and the great potential of trade unions to influence or to change national policies, especially policies that directly affect working people. To conclude, as we are in Fiji now, beautiful country in the Pacific, with good people, good food, and good beer. So let's try to minimize our work here in Fiji and maximize our time to enjoy that stay in Fiji, so that, we will have no complaint about Fiji. Thank you very much again, Honorable Prime Minister, and thank you very much, Felix and his team. Without their effort, this meeting would not be possible. Thank you very much for all.
Thank you, Brother Shreya. Colleagues, that brings us to the end of the formal opening session. Prime Minister, with your permission, we will want a group photograph with you. We will now then proceed for a group photograph, and then we have morning tea just outside the door there. So we invite you to join us for morning tea as well, Prime Minister. So colleagues, how do we do this?